I was on a strategy call yesterday with a founder who left a Fortune 100 cybersecurity career 4 years ago to build a compliance software company from scratch. He's a brilliant guy. The product is genuinely incredible. The market is untapped. There are 27,000 locations in LA that needed his solutions. And he told me, and I'm quoting here, I just do stuff ad hoc. There's a marketing plan somewhere, but I rarely follow through with it. That one sentence is why great B2B SaaS companies die. Not because the product fails, because nobody ever hears about it. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what's killing your pipeline, why a single LinkedIn campaign won't save you, and the specific GTM framework that generated over 1 million in pipeline in a single quarter for an AI company that we ran campaigns for. Here's what happens to 90% of B2B SaaS founders I talk to. They build something real, something that solves a genuine problem. And then they start marketing, but not really. They post on LinkedIn once a week. Maybe they set up an email blast. Maybe they tried a paid ad and they wonder why it's not working. I had another call yesterday with another lead, head of growth marketing at an enterprise AI company out of New Jersey. They've got clients like Unilever and Mars. Their technology, a large causal model that interprets transactional data. It's genuinely next level and really future-proofed. But she told me their brand doesn't mean anything to anyone yet. Two different companies, two different stages, same exact problem. And here's what most founders get wrong. They think marketing is a switch you flip when you're ready. But your competitors don't think that. Your well-funded competitors are running 5, 6, even 7 marketing initiatives right now simultaneously. And every day you wait is market share you're giving away, especially right now with AI and the amount of productivity that can be done. There are 2 reasons startups fail. 1, no market need. Number 2, they run out of cash. Both of those are marketing problems disguised as business problems. Let me ask you something. If I said, go fill your pipeline, what would you do? Most founders would say, run a LinkedIn campaign, or maybe cold email, maybe Facebook ads. And that's fine. Those are tools. But here's the problem. A LinkedIn campaign is an initiative. Cold email sequence is an initiative. And marketing is not one initiative. Marketing is an engine, and an engine needs multiple parts running at the same time to move. Think about how Toast built their restaurant SaaS empire. They didn't just run LinkedIn ads. They had paid ads, content, SEO, in-person events, direct outreach, PR, and creative all firing simultaneously, compounding on each other. That's what creates a brand that people trust and remember. When I talk about initiatives, I mean ABM campaigns, SEO and AEO content, video creative, LinkedIn outreach, direct mail, events, email nurturing sequences, landing pages, lead magnets. These all run together at the same time. They warm your prospect up from multiple angles until buying feels like the obvious next step. Here's the painful truth. If you're only doing one thing at a time, you will always feel like marketing doesn't work because you're not marketing, you're experimenting. And experiments cost time and cash you don't have, especially in the early stages. And this is where most founders make their second biggest mistake. You built a great product, you had the vision, you made the company, and now you're also making marketing decisions you're not qualified to make. Not because you're not smart, but because you're a CEO, not a CMO. I see this every week. A CEO hires an SEO agency, then a paid ads agency, then an email agency, and now they're in the middle, being the CMO they never wanted to be. They demoted themselves, managing 3 agencies that don't talk to each other, picking campaigns based on gut feeling instead of data, getting siloed results from siloed teams. The compliance founder I mentioned at the start of the video, he said it perfectly. I want to go hit the ground running, talk to people face to face. You guys work behind the scenes and make things happen. That's the world I want to live in. And that's exactly right. And the way you get there isn't by hiring 5 separate agencies that do PPC or email or Facebook ads, or hiring 4 W-2 employees, which, by the way, for a full marketing team, 5 to 10 salaried employees cost around $1 million per year to hire in salaries and benefits. The way you get there is with unified marketing leadership. You need someone who owns the GTM strategy, sets the OKRs, manages the initiatives, reports to you on what's working, and then executes. A fractional CMO plus an execution team is how you get enterprise-grade marketing without enterprise cost. But even with the right team structure, most companies are still doing the wrong thing first. And that's what I want to show you right now. All right, here's the framework, 3 phases. I'm going to walk you through exactly what this looked like for an AI company we took from 0 brand recognition to over $1 million in pipeline in 1 quarter. Phase 1, strategic depth, the 100-point marketing audit. Before you run a single campaign, you need to know exactly who you're targeting and why. This means who is your ICP, not just industry, but the actual human being with budget and authority. For a restaurant SaaS company, the question is it the owner or the general manager? Those are completely different personas with completely different pain points and completely different channels. For the enterprise AI company, the ICP had literally shifted from CMOs to chief growth officers to transformation leaders. Getting that wrong means 12 months of outreach to people who don't have the budget or authority to buy. The audit that should be done initially should cover your ICP and personas, competitive positioning, messaging, and gaps, SEO and content opportunities, and your pipeline audit. Where are your leads actually dying in your funnel right now? Phase 2, account-based marketing. This is your quick win engine. ABM account-based marketing is not email blast to a list of 10,000 people you bought somewhere. ABM is a sniper rifle, not a shotgun. You build a tiered target list, tiered 1, tier 2, tier 3, based on company size, fit, and likelihood to buy. Then you enrich that data to find the exact decision maker. And then you surround them with coordinated multi-channel touches. For restaurant owners, that's text message, email, and Facebook, targeted and precise to the right personas who we're reaching out to. Not LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a terrible channel for someone running a restaurant at 6 a.m. and midnight. But I've seen agency after agency pitch LinkedIn to restaurant businesses and waste months of runway. For enterprise AI targeting, Fortune 500 chief growth officers, that's highly personalized email, LinkedIn, thought leadership, and in-person event prep. Side events at AFR or Shop Talk, where you can get face-to-face before the sales cycle starts. IBM gives you quick wins, pipeline in 30 to 90 days. But here's the mistake people make. They stop there. Phase 3, the brand engine. What makes you unbeatable? ABM gets you leads, but brand is what makes those leads trust you enough to actually buy and stay, because that's the best part of SaaS and AI companies. Restaurant owners don't churn from tools they feel embedded in. Enterprise companies don't switch from vendors that feel like strategic partners. The brand engine is the compounding layer. It's SEO that keeps working after you stop paying for it. It's video content that positions you as the authority in the space. It's thought leadership that makes your ICP find you instead of you hunting them. And here's the important thing about AI in 2026. AI is incredible for production speed, but your competitors have access to the same AI tools that you do. The differentiator is human expertise in packaging it. A Frankenstein AI generated website versus a high quality, precision crafted brand presence. Your prospects can know the difference between that. And it affects whether they trust you with their budget or not. So here's what you can do right now if you're a B2B SaaS or AI company and your pipeline isn't where it needs to be. Step 1, audit your initiatives. Count how many marketing initiatives are running right now simultaneously. If the answer is 1 or 2, that's your problem. You need 5 or 6. Step 2, get clear on your ICP and not just industry and not just company size. The actual human being with the budget, the authority, and the pain. And then ask, what channels does that persona actually live on? Step 3, stop doing marketing yourself if it's not your strength. You wouldn't let your CMO make product decisions. So stop making your CMO decisions as the CEO. Hire a marketing leader, fractional or otherwise, who has built B2B SaaS companies before and knows what to do. And step 4, start with ABM for quick wins, get some revenue in the door, then reinvest into the full brand engine. That's the sequence that works. Remember, the founders who win aren't always the ones with the best product. They're the ones who get to the market fastest with the clearest message. In front of the right people, speed plus skill wins in this AI race. If this hits home with you, if you recognize yourself in either of those example situations I went through, drop a comment below. Tell me, What's your biggest GDM challenge right now? And if you want me to look at your actual marketing plan and tell you exactly what's missing, I do a free GTM audit session. Link is in the description. We'll go through your playbook together, and I'll show you exactly what I'd do if I was in your seat. Subscribe if you want more straightforward discussion from the B2B SaaS industry. I'll see you in the next one.